Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than Bitcoin Cash. You know, Bitcoin Cash has literally exploded, and even that is an understatement. So, we're not going to waste no more time and we're going to get right into it. If we're looking at the markets right now, guys, it's almost midnight. But if we're looking at the markets, markets are booming. Things are looking insanely bullish. And Bitcoin has almost hit once again a new yearly high. So nonetheless, bullish sentiment is no secret at this point. So let's get right into it. If we're looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash, guys, it's currently sitting at $301.77, but look at how much it has gained over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin Cash is up 32.6% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 30% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. And if we're looking at its market cap, it's approaching that $6 billion mark. It has already hit $6 billion. We're seeing a little bit of a retracement. I've been getting flooded literally over the past 5-6 hours. I've been getting flooded. Where is the Bitcoin Cash update, Crypto ZX? Where is the Bitcoin Cash update? We need that. So I was like, I'm going to come and make this update for you guys to look at the 24-hour trading volume, $2.1 billion. Once again, we haven't seen this much buying pressure coming into Bitcoin Cash. And as I've said to you guys before, this is something big happening, and we're going to talk about that more in today's update. But before we pull out the charts, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Just hold on for the price for a second. Look at the trends on Google Trends over the past 7 days. Look at the spike. Is this shocking to anyone? Absolutely not. Let's look at the 30 days. You'll see the same trend. We're seeing a massive spike in terms of Bitcoin Cash searches happening. Obviously after seeing a massive explosion, that is going to cause so many new eyes coming in, and that's what we're seeing happening right now. So it's not a surprise at all. And what this really shows is how fast the cryptocurrency market moves. Imagine the people that sold around here, which we're going to talk about right now. But if we're looking at the price, I told you guys in my previous update, if we break out of this level of resistance, if we were to see a lot of volume, I said that in my last update, if we were to see a lot of volume coming in, I don't see this level of resistance stopping the price of, Bitcoin Cash. And that's exactly what we saw happen. And on top of that, Bitcoin really pushed towards the upside. Bitcoin went all the way up to $31,300, almost a yearly high. And obviously that is impacting Bitcoin Cash even more, because remember, Bitcoin Cash is, correlated with Bitcoin. It's a hard fork of Bitcoin itself. And obviously a lot of people that look at Bitcoin now, they say, why are we going to be buying a $31,000 Bitcoin when we can buy a bunch of, Bitcoin Cash in full and not a percentage? And that is also a massive triggering point when it comes to driving more investors into it. But going back to what I've said to you guys over the past few days, this type of move that we have seen happen for the price of Bitcoin Cash, obviously now it is causing a snowball effect. If you guys know, and after this initial move, a lot of people started talking about Bitcoin Cash. People started to realize, hey, what, if Bitcoin is going to hit $120,000, Bitcoin Cash is sitting at $90 right now, isn't there a massive upside potential? So a lot of people started realizing that. But I still think, this initial move that we saw, this massive explosive move, was because of the institutions. I think the institutions are buying. This is clear indication of that, in my opinion. This volume is just not normal, guys. But without a news, without a certain point as to why this explosion is happening, it's mainly because, of course, the ETFs that all these big institutions are filing for with the SEC. But that's the only announcement that we have. Maybe there's insiders, big players that are behind the scenes that actually know if they have a Bitcoin Cash ETF, if some the big institutions have bought up a Bitcoin Cash and put it into their reserves. We don't really know, but this move now is obviously having retail FOMO starting to come in, because retail interest is coming in. As I've said, people are starting to realize, wait, if Bitcoin is projected to hit over $100,000 BTC at the end of the year, and Bitcoin Cash went all to almost to $2,000 last bull cycle, $91 for Bitcoin Cash is not looking bad of a deal. And I think that's what happened. And I think institutions really came in really, really strong around here. And you can see from June 10th lows, if someone really bought up some Bitcoin Cash around that range, you saw the price go up. Literally, let's look at that together. You saw the price go up 235%, and that's in about 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, a project that had $2 billion market cap, now almost at $6 billion, which it had already crossed today. We hit a high of $330 per Bitcoin Cash. So, it's insanely bullish to say the least at this point, and how it's holding to is scary good. Like, it's literally scary good, and we're starting to see some prices that we have not seen literally since April of last year. So April of last year was the last time we were sitting at a $300 Bitcoin Cash. And not only that, look at the importance of this level of resistance. After the price broke out of this level of resistance, look how fast it climbed up. So after the breakout, it went up another 23%. So it shows the importance of this level of resistance, which we spoke about in my previous Bitcoin Cash update as well. But right now, if we're looking at Bitcoin dominance, on the other hand, Bitcoin dominance is pulling down, and that should not be a surprise to anyone at this point, because right now people are starting to see some altcoins popping off. So we are seeing a little bit of profit flowing into altcoins, but the main reason as to why this is because obviously people are seeing some opportunities, and Bitcoin Cash is bringing in a lot of eyes to altcoin market. Look what's happening to Litecoin too, guys. Litecoin is going crazy. Same with Solana. The people that were panicking around, when the SEC announcement came out, I'm sure these guys are all kicking themselves right now. This is part of cryptocurrencies. This is why I always said, you want to be doing your due diligence and research, investing what you can afford to lose. If you've done those two steps, then, patience is your number one key to follow. And the people that were patient, that were accumulating the bloodbath, are the ones that are, smiling right now, because, you can see Bitcoin Cash is up 235% in a matter of a 2.5 weeks period. So right now, of course, we got stopped out, massive level of resistance, but the volume is still high. And if Bitcoin pushes higher, which is looking like it's likely going to do, be prepared for the price to possibly retest this $387 price point. And guys, that was last seen last March, and that's a big statement to make. But right now, main reason as to why I think this could be a possibility is because of the fact that dominance is decreasing a little bit. We're seeing so much FOMO coming into Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin is breaking out, so that could be a possible target, but I am expecting a cool off to happen sooner rather than later. So if you did get in around this range and you're sitting at some massive gains, 2 to 3x, lock those profits. And right now, I would not ask you guys to be getting greedy. As I've always said, you never want to be getting greedy when it comes to cryptocurrencies. I cannot stress this enough. Lock these profits in right now. Opportunities are endless, but at the end of the day, you guys do what works for you. But let me know down below what you guys think. What do you think is actually happening behind the scenes? What do you think is triggering this massive pump that's coming in Bitcoin Cash? Let me know in the comment section. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.